It popped up earlier, didn't it? In 2 days, 11 and a half hours, I'm a Celebrity is going to be back, as I said, on our screens. Joining me now, two former campmates who know exactly how they're all feeling. First ever Jungle winner, Tony Blackburn, and last year's campmate who did so well. Babatunde, it's so lovely to see both of you.
Thank you very much.
And I was just thinking, what a change there's been. Now, when was the first one? When did you win?
Well, it was 21 years ago, before you were born, for goodness sake.
Before Baba was born.
Yeah.
No.
But it's changed so much. When you look back, and of course, when you went in, Tony, nobody knew what to expect. You didn't know what to expect.
No.
Nobody had any knowledge, so it was all brand new. And look at the trials you'd carrying us.
That's what I loved about it, actually, because we didn't know what was happening. We didn't know where Ant and Dec were. When we came out, we realised they were quite close.
Yes.
But we didn't know anything about it.
And you
I
didn't
thought
know
that was lovely.
And what was going on back home, you had no idea.
No idea at all.
But Baba, the trials have got so
Yeah.
much scarier.
I would have loved to do that.
You could have done that. You could have walked over a log carrying a
tough.
snake.
That was
would have been
tough.
fine. Instead of they put you up. I mean, you've got a terrible fear of heights, I know. And that, I don't know how you did that.
Well,
honestly,
I didn't. That's the whole point. I didn't do it.
I know, but I don't know how you were even standing there, you know, trying your best.
Scary stuff.
It was a big challenge, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a massive challenge. And what upset me the most is once everyone saw me fail and they were like, right, let's do that again, right? But by yourself this time. So, yeah.
So you did it, which was good.
I did it,
Which was
I got over it.
That's what I meant. You actually overcame your fear, and that's one of the things. When you're in there, and it's very difficult for us to know because we only see the highlights. We don't see the hours and hours and hours when you're sitting, you know, not doing anything. Advice for them, what would you say would be that you need to do when you go in there?
I think just be yourself.
Yeah.
I think you have to be yourself because the cameras are rolling the whole time. You can't keep up this pretense, can you?
No, you cannot.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're scared of something, let people see it.
Absolutely.
Well, that was the thing about you. What were you frightened of? What made you scared?
Well, I don't know. When we went in there, we didn't know. I don't think anybody told us we were going to have to do trials.
Right.
I thought we...
So
no, I don't remember anybody saying...
I'm just going in
I thought we were going to sit
here.
around the fire and chat.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, in fact, when Tara Tompkinson went out the first time to do a trial, she came back and she said, I think something went wrong. They tipped a load of things all over me. And honestly...
Which is basically what the show is.
And we all said, oh, it must be a mistake. And then... I don't think anybody had told us.
Because we did. It's so funny to think
honestly.
of that, but you're right. None of us knew.
No, we
None
didn't
of us
know.
knew. So how do you deal with somebody who's difficult? Because Baba had Matt Hancock last year, didn't you? And that's a tough one. Because, you know, you cannot be gladiatorial and fighting with somebody 24/7. And you've kind of got to give them, I suppose, in a way, the benefit of the doubt. Even him.
Yeah. I mean, well, with Matt, you know, for me, my advice is when it comes to dealing with someone who's supposed to be difficult, I would put all of your feelings aside, especially for the sake of the camp. Because you all need to work together. Obviously, it's about the trial, it's about winning stars, so you can get some food. So sometimes you have to put all of that aside, your personal views and everything, just for the benefit of the camp.
Exactly. So even if it's someone that you actually have got absolutely nothing in common with and might even loathe Nigel Farage is in there.
Because you're very close to people. In that. That's the thing. And we had Uri Geller, who was...
Oh, you did? Oh, gosh, you did.
He was interesting.
He is an interesting... You're such a diplomat.
Well,
interesting characters.
But Baba's right. You have to just get on with people.
Yes,
I mean, I
do,
found
you're
if you are in very close proximity, and you also... I never sort of got out of mind... Some people were swearing and cussing and everything, and I thought, no, this is a TV show after all, and I've got to go back and face my family.
Of course.
So you I don't know about you. Did you feel the same way?
Did you have that in the back of your mind as well? That
absolutely.
You didn't want to let...
No,
that you loved
anybody
down.
Absolutely.
No. So I think it's really important that. But I also, I mean, when people got on my nerves, I just went and collected a log.
You loved your logs. I remember that. There's one thing I vividly remember about I'm a Celebrity, it's Tony Blackburn and his logs.
They had to take the logs down eventually. They had to get me out of because I collected so many logs. The cameras couldn't see over them. I loved it out there.
But that was therapy for you, your logs, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was annoying you. Because I think you have to do that. And that's the trouble, isn't it, Baba? You don't have much space. You know, everybody's in your face all the time.
It is bigger than people expect when you're actually there. So you do get some space and, you know, like you said, if you want to have a
take
moment...
yourself out.
You can take yourself aside and stuff like that. But for me, I don't know about you, I found it scary in there. Because
Scary?
because I felt like just being in camp, like, I'm scared of frogs, right? And I remember, yes, I'm scared of frogs, right?
Frogs?
I don't like them very much either, no.
And there was one day I was sleeping and I can hear, like, you know...
Oh, the chirp.
And I've looked and I just see all these tree frogs behind me and I'm just like, oh, no.
And you just disappeared under the duvet.
It's proper
Frogs
scary.
aren't going to do you any harm. They're all right.
I don't know why, but they just look very creepy to me.
You know the worst thing, though? The worst thing, when you go to sleep, you cover your face up, don't you? And I used to hear sort of scratching noises. I didn't realise that, well, they're rats running over you.
See that?
Yeah.
Now,
I'm glad I didn't know about that till I came out.
That would really freak me out.
We had a snake come into camp the first night.
We did.
No, my camp.
Yeah, we did as well.
You did as well?
Yeah.
Do you think it was the same snake? It was the same snake. Looking for Tony Blackburn.
It was enormous.
Was that a big giant snake? Huge?
No, it was... I think it was a...
It was big enough, right? What?
Yeah.
They're
Black mamba?
They're really, really, really scary.
Yeah, very dangerous.
Jeez,
Yeah.
but you both survived.
Yes,
which is
we
good.
survived.
Now look, having a look at all the people that are in there, and they're a mixed bag. It's safe to say. Anybody stick out for you?
Well, I mean, the one everybody's talking about, Nigel Farage, obviously.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see him.
And the dynamics between the group.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fred.
Oh, Fred.
I think
lovely
Fred, I think he could do really well.
I like Fred. He's a good lad. He's a good
think
lad.
For me, Sam Thompson.
Yeah,
Very, very
he'll
good
do
guy.
well.
And Nella Rose. I'm excited
Are you?
to see Nella Rose because she's a massive YouTuber. And so her personality is she's so bubbly.
Right.
And she's scared of everything. Just like myself, she's scared of absolutely everything. So I can't wait to see what she brings to camp.
Sometimes it's so fascinating though, that the big characters you think that are going to be doing that, they kind of get a bit squished.
You never know how anybody's going to react, though, when they get there.
You
And
really
people
don't.
always say at the beginning, who's going to win? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Because, you know, the person you think might win, they might be the first out.
But also, it's usually really lovely people that win or do well, like you two. You know, it's usually people that we like and that are themselves. Now, they're saying it's a retreat and a spa. I don't think it is.
They say it's a retreat in the
It's sort of like a retreat, and sort of like, I would imagine it's not going to be nice, right? So we've got a little, are you up for a wee daft trial?
Yes.
A wee tiny one in the studio, just a little one. No frogs.
Thank you.
I promise you no frogs. I promise you. Now, with Ant and Dec promising this year's celebrities a jungle retreat, I think they might be lying. We are opening our very own I'm a Celebrity spa this morning. Tony Blackburn and Babatunde are back and have checked in. Do you fancy a manicure then?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes,
OK,
why not?
well, look, let's brace ourselves. You're all sorted. Put your wee things on.
We can't see
things.
what we're...
And the question, of course, is... Can you handle it? It's very simple. All you have to do is put your hands into our hand spa. The first to guess what's inside wins a point. Carlton, our fabulous jungle king, bring in number one and put them in front of the guys, and then all you have to do is right now put your handies in there and guess what it is. If you just...
Where is it?
There it is, there.
Oh, God, what's that?
Yeah, I know.
Where?
Baba, can you find it? Do you want me to help
yeah,
you?
I
You
got
got it? You got it? Put your handies in. Have a good old fumble.
Yeah.
What do you think that is, Tony?
Beans.
Beans, yeah.
Yes, baked beans. It's a draw. It's a draw so far. Let me give you that so you can wipe your handies if you want
Thank you
to.
very much. Thank you.
Baba, do you want to wipe your handies?
Yes, please.
That was terrifying.
Carter's going to take... Oh, no, I keep forgetting you can't see.
Yeah.
There's your wee towel to wipe your handies. Carter's going to take the beans away, and this is a thing. I don't know what that is. Can you put your handies in that?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
Baba, have you
God.
got it? You're doing so well.
Oh, what is that?
It's...
Is that porridge?
Porridge. Baba says it's porridge.
No, it's...
What do you think it is, Tony?
God, I don't know what that is.
Is that jam?
Horrible.
It's not jam, no. It's something worse than that. You wouldn't want to eat it.
It's, oh.
Anyway, it's green and it's horrible, and it is...
It's...
Mushy peas.
No, it's not. Well, is it mushy
I've
peas,
got no
though?
idea what that is.
It's just slime.
Feels quite
It's
nice,
just
actually.
horrible, nasty, yucky slime. There you go.
What is it?
Slime. So nobody won that.
Slime?
So it's still 1-1.
Oh, horrible.
There's the thing you can wipe your hands with.
Thank you very much.
Carter, bring this in. Now, the next one, we were talking about this earlier on. So we were. So maybe...
What were we talking about?
We were talking about, you know, stuff, and we thought you could put your handy in there.
No,
and
we
see.
were talking about frogs.
No,
Listen.
I promise you it's not a frog.
Oh,
I promise you, Baba, it's not a frog.
That's a snake.
Huh?
Is that a snake?
Are you joking?
Is that a snake?
It might be. It might be. Baba, what do you think it is, Baba?
I'm not putting my hand in there.
No,
I'm going with whatever
It's all right, it's all right.
That's definitely
Tony's
a
got it right. It is absolutely a snake, but Baba, it's only pretend.
a
You can
thin
actually,
snake.
you can't, honestly, I promise you it's only pretend. He doesn't believe me. He doesn't believe me. You can take your little masky things off
Can we?
and have a look. See, it's only a kid on.
Whoa, terrifying.
It's so scary. That was the snake that was in your jungle. It wasn't a real snake. It wasn't a real snake. So, Tony, you've won.
Oh, thank you.
You've won. I'm going to give you this.
Oh, lovely.
As a present,
Oh, it's
because
very
you've
kind.
already got
Well,
one.
thank you very much.
And Baba, you've got yours, haven't you?
Yes, I do.
And Tony, you are doing a brilliant thing about the 1960s, aren't you, right
Yeah,
now?
we've got a Sound of the 60s Theatre show that's going around. It's been going around for 4 years now.
I know.
And we got a 4-month break. We come back in March.
Brilliant.
Because they told me to take it a little bit easier now.
I know.
Now that I'm 60.
Now that you're 60 with VAT. And Baba, we can see you out and about as well.
Yes. Currently on tour with Mo Gilligan, the Black British Takeover. But in January, I go on tour for 3 months. The
Brilliant.
Babahood tour, which
Oh,
is my tour.
fantastic.
Yeah. It's really,
Oh,
really
that would be really good. Come back in the new year and tell us all about it. Always a joy to see both of you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being such good sports.
Thank you very
And of
much.
course, all the I'm a Celeb action starts Sunday at 9 o'clock on ITV1.